Oh, you hit there?
Every time. I would like to call this recommending meeting to order. Are we in compliance with the open meeting law?
We are.
Okay. With that being said, I would like to move to the first item of business, and that is Bill number 2009-4, grants to Level 3 Communications LLC a non-exclusive franchise for the purpose of installing, operating, and maintaining a telecommunications service within the city, subject to and in accordance with the terms and conditions of the franchise agreement incorporated by reference into this ordinance proposed by Bradford Jervik. Staff?
This bill is a standard form adoption of franchise agreement. This company, the predecessor of this company, has been occupying our rights of way since 1999, and this is a replacement, changing it from a right-of-way occupancy agreement, I can't remember the exact term, to a regular franchise. We have a sequence in the city where we have a tendency to schedule the eligibility of the bill on the same date that the public hearing is had on the franchise, and that's going to happen in this case. So on the 4th of March, the council will hear both the public hearing on the granting of this franchise, and then this bill will be eligible for adoption. So, but it's all in order as far as we're concerned, and we recommend you forward it to the council with a due pass.
Okay.
What kind of telecommunications are involved in this?
I believe these are underground in rights of way. It's basically a company that sells their services to others rather than having a lot of contact with the public itself. Does that sound right? We have Chris Ware, our franchise officer, here. Do you have any
Good.
additional questions for him? He's going to position himself in front of
Yeah, I come into the group.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, council members. Chris
Yeah.
Ware from the attorney's office.
Dwayne.
Yeah, level 3 is really mainly a long haul provider. In other words, they have facilities all over the country. They have very little retail business. They generally provide facilities that others may lease or use for their own purposes. So you may never have heard of them, and you probably can't even get level 3 telephone service. But
They're not providing wireless things and all that. That's not part of this
no,
franchise.
this is not a wireless
Okay,
provider.
this is underground.
It's an underground
Okay.
provider. And in this particular case, level 3 is an odd company in the sense that they really only use about 410 feet of city right-of-way. What they do is follow the railroad tracks mainly, but they have to cross a few intersections. So unlike most companies, I couldn't even tell you exactly where they are. This company has very little linear feet.
Okay. All right.
Is there anyone wishing to be heard on this item? Seeing none? Councilman, a motion?
I'll make a motion to recommend to council.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. So moved. Bill number 2009-5 revises and consolidates the review and approval procedures for signs within the Downtown Casino Overlay District, the Downtown Entertainment Overlay District, and the Las Vegas Boulevard Scenic Byway Overlay District, sponsored by Mayor Oscar B. Goodman.
This bill you saw a few months ago with an additional component that caused its demise. The additional component had to do with signage in the downtown area, building signage, and so that part was removed. This is just basically to make sure that there's one single review process for signs within these areas. There has been multiple approval processes, and this consolidates them. It's been through the Planning Commission twice in both,
Yes, it has.
both forms, and this comes back as a simplified version. It's all in order, and we recommend approval.
Is the DDRC final approval, or do they recommend to council?
Recommend the council.
I think they're recommending. I'm not positive.
This right here.
Well, you know,
They are
Centennial
final.
Hills one.
They
we
are
had.
final unless appealed.
Okay,
On page 3.
that was like Centennial Hills
Yeah.
was. Okay.
On page 3, it talks
Okay.
about how an applicant may appeal a decision.
Yeah. Okay, so we will see appeals from time to time, I'm sure, with that.
Any further questions? Is there anyone wishing to be heard on this item? Hearing none, seeing none.
Make a motion to recommend approval to the council.
All in favor?
Aye?
Aye. So moved. Now we're down to citizens' participation. And,
They're leaving when they get there. They leave.
right. Is there anyone wishing to participate in the citizens' participation at this time? Okay. Hearing none, I'll move to close the recommending meeting February 17, 2009.
Done.
Thank you all.
Is that-
Seeing none?